Hello colleagues, MedSkillHub, the CPD platform by MedLearningHub, made by Kenyan medical laboratory professionals for Kenyan medical professionals, has made it very easy and cost-effective for you to attain your mandatory 50 CPD points for as low as 10 bob a week in 2026. Besides the super low cost, the CPDs provided by MedSkill are tailored to meet your comfort and convenience and your daily needs. Let me show you how.
MedSkillHub is easing your hassle of paying for every CPD and tracking your M-Pesa to prove that you paid. Worse still is when sometimes you get confused if you paid for this CPD or the other. Or probably days later you realize that you paid for a CPD that you never attended. Now, all you need to do is to make a one-time annual payment of 500 shillings, and the rest is for us to make sure you get all the CPDs you need for the whole year. Yes, you heard me right. That's it for all the CPDs that will give you 50 points for the year 2026. When you break that amount down, it comes to about 9.6 shillings per week, which we simply round off to 10 bob a week. And in return, you get access to CPDs worth up to 50 CPD points, fully meeting your mandatory annual requirement. Once you're in, you learn at your own pace, revisit CPDs whenever you want, and your points are safely tracked in your MedSkillHub portal.
Let's try and understand what 10 bob a week means. What can you do with 10 bob this week? One chewing gum from your local kiosk because the shopkeeper doesn't have change and you pick a sweet to compensate. One tomato. A small piece of roasted maize or sugarcane ya kutest tu. A small shopping bag ya kubebea maziwa. Ukifika nyumbani, you won't know where you kept it. Anyway, you'll buy another one tomorrow. Data to watch one forwarded video from a social WhatsApp group, maybe. An M-Pesa transaction fee every time you send or pay money less than 1,000 shillings. Let us now see what that same 10 bob does for you inside MedSkillHub.
That same 10 bob gives you access to a personalized MedSkillHub CPD portal, built for you to track your progress and refer to CPD you listened some days or weeks ago, and it's applicable here and now. It gives you high-value CPDs that are relevant to what you actually do in the laboratory every day. CPDs that connect your classwork to your daily work and, in addition, gives you new knowledge. It gives you structured CPDs so you're not jumping from one random topic to another, but learning in an organized, meaningful way. Talk of series and overviews, various modes of learning, etc. We will look at each of them shortly. And beyond learning, it opens doors to partnership and visibility, where your work, your ideas, and your contributions can be seen. We also want you to talk to colleagues and tell them what you are offering or selling. What are the many employment opportunities we miss? Let's talk.
Now, let's start with the CPD portal, because this is where everything comes together for you. Once you're on MedSkillHub, you get your own personalized CPD portal. In that portal, you can track your CPD points clearly. You don't need any logbook and a pen to write down the CPDs you have attended, or even a sharp memory to remember them. Just open My Points page and you will see all your points in one click. Refer back to CPDs you've already done anytime throughout the year. Maybe you watched a CPD on neglected diseases in MedSkill, and then somehow you encounter a client with schistosomiasis. You will just make a quick reference in your portal and help the client. Learn in a self-paced way, without pressure. In MedSkill, mambo ni kujipanga. Hakuna kupangwa na webinar. You don't have to stop work to attend a live session. You don't have to rush because a link is expiring. You learn when you are free, when your shift allows, when your mind is ready. Day or night, the CPDs are waiting for you. So instead of CPDs controlling your time, you control your CPDs.
Now, let's talk about the CPDs themselves, because affordability alone is not enough. Value matters. At MedSkillHub, the CPDs are designed to add value to you, not just give you points. These CPDs: refresh what you learnt in class, connect theory to what you actually do in the lab every day, help you understand the why behind procedures, not just the steps. And because we all learn differently, the CPDs come in multiple formats: notes you can read quickly, PowerPoint presentations you can go through slide by slide, flashcards for quick revision, videos for visual learners, publications and case-based content for deeper understanding. You choose the format that works best for you. So, with MedSkillHub, you're not just collecting CPD points, you're strengthening your competence as a medical laboratory professional.
At MedSkillHub, CPDs are well organized so that you don't feel lost or overwhelmed. The CPDs are categorized by discipline depending on your area of interest, e.g., microbiology, immunology, etc. Arranged by level of complexity. Some CPDs are easy for beginners and others are deep for experts. Offered as single CPDs or CPD series. A CPD series allows you to understand a subject properly, from the basics to the advanced concepts. Instead of touching a topic once and moving on, you build knowledge step by step. And the advantage? A CPD series gives you batched CPD points, sometimes up to 18 points from one subject area. Single CPDs, on the other hand, are perfect when you want a focused overview of a specific topic. So, whether you want depth or a quick refresher, MedSkillHub gives you options.
At MedSkillHub, we are not just about you consuming CPDs, we are also about you being seen as a professional. Through MedSkillHub, you get opportunities for partnership and visibility. This means your research work can be showcased, your innovations and discoveries can be highlighted, your products, supplies, or professional services can reach the right audience. MedSkillHub creates space for professionals to contribute, not just attend. So as you earn your CPD points, you are also building your professional profile, connecting with others, and opening doors for collaboration. In short, that same 10 bob a week is not only helping you stay compliant, it is helping you grow, connect, and be recognized in your profession.
So, when you step back and look at the bigger picture, it becomes very clear. Every week, there's a 10 bob that leaves your pocket without a second thought and goes to small things you don't remember, and by the end of the year, there's nothing to show for it. But when that same 10 bob is intentionally directed to MedSkillHub, it does something very different for you. It secures your 50 CPD points for the year, removes the stress of chasing CPDs, gives you control over when and how you learn, helps you grow professionally, not just comply. Instead of CPDs being a burden at the end of the year, they become something you handle comfortably, consistently, and confidently. So this is not about spending more money, it's about making a smart choice with what you already spend every week. Hope to see you at MedSkillHub.